I always say that bully proofing is like briefing your child. And people always say, Bryn, what are you talking about? What does that even mean? Well, what that means is when a president or prime minister goes and they go to a new country and they're going to a big event, they are briefed about the event and they're normally given a several page document outlining who they're going to talk to, the key points they're going to say, how they're going to handle any situations that arise with difficult people, how to pronounce names. And when we're bully proofing our children, we're essentially just setting them up for success in whatever they encounter. So it's the same thing. So basically, we're briefing our kids so that they can show up in the best way possible, like the president or prime minister, in any situation that they may encounter. This YouTube video is for educational and informational purposes only. For kids, stuff's going to happen. Stuff's going to happen on the playground, at school, with friends. And the more we can brief them and let them know what's going to happen will help them show up for success. So an example of this would be the airlines. Flight attendants learn drills that they practice over and over again, and these drills are so ingrained that when they have a crash landing, they know exactly what to do without even thinking about it. They just evacuate the passengers from the plane, they jump off the overwing exit, they know where to stand. They just don't even have to think about it. So it's the same thing that you want for your child. So if someone starts teasing them at school, you want them to know how to handle it, so much so that they know what to say and it just rolls off their back. So the bully moves on to another target. And the reason we do this is because if your child responds in a poor way, usually the bully will pick on them even more. If they just use an awesome comeback, the bully usually moves on to someone else. So we want to help our children show up in the most confident way possible at school and just be prepared for situations. And especially if you have a kid who is sensitive or has some special needs in certain situations, you want to prepare them for that. You want to prepare them when they're going into these kind of situations of what to expect and how to handle it. And if you do this for your kid, you are removing a ton of stress because, I'm sure you've been in these situations and you've felt stressed out, and just knowing what's coming and preparing for that makes you feel better. And that's why people prepare for job interviews, because they want to know what to say when they're asked the difficult questions. And when they're prepared, it just rolls off their back and they show up in the best way. And the president could try to figure this all out himself and stumble through it blindly and spend hours, and some may think that the president does. But the point is, people are setting him up for success. And that's what you can do too. You can help your child show up in the best possible way, feel a lot more self-assured, and have a lot less stress. And as parents, don't we all want to do that for our kids? And if you're worried about your child at school or on the playground and you want to bully proof them quickly, we have a training that can really help you out. It's a free 1-hour training, and I will include the link below.